Hey guys, it's Jenny. Welcome back to the Crafting Bookworm. Today I have a series review for you. Okay, welcome back everyone. Welcome new subscribers. Thanks to all of you for your continued support. Whether you're here for the books or you're here for the crafts, I appreciate each one of you. So yeah, today I have a series review for you, and that series is the Haunted Mystery series by Chris Grabenstein. This series is a middle grade series, and I have not read a middle grade series in probably a couple years. I don't know. The books in this series are The Crossroads, The Hanging Hill, The Smoky Corridor, and The Black Heart Crypt. Now, the little story behind this was my sister was here for a visit. It was in October, and I think it was last year. We went to the Denton Library, to their little bookstore they have inside where they sell all their used books. And I found book 2. Sorry, guys. I found book 2, The Hanging Hill, on the shelf. And I said, oh, this looks interesting. Read it, found out it was about ghosts and haunted houses and stuff. So I said, hey, I really want to read this. So I got the book, and all the books I got that day I just sat on the shelf. I never even shelved them. They were just sitting in a pile still. So a few weeks back, I noticed it sitting there and said, hey, I'm going to read this one now. I've had it a year, and it's time to read it. So I discovered then that it was book 2. So I checked into it and discovered The Crossroads, and I got it for my Kindle. And you guys, this is such a fantastic series, and I was surprised because, you know, it is middle grade, and they write for middle grade. So you have to expect that when you're going into reading a middle grade book or series. But we're following Zach and his stepmom. She plays a part in the first book. And then his dad, and they have to move back to his hometown. His dad is a lawyer, and I think he had to move back for, it was work related. And they moved into this old house. It is a mansion, but it has a very dark past. And before you know it, Zach discovers it's haunted and that he can see ghosts. And the reason for this is because their property is right next to the crossroads, and there was a very horrific accident there involving a car and a school bus. Everybody died but one person, and I'm not going to tell you who that person is because it would be a spoiler. You don't find that out till later in the book. And there's another character who decides to use their tree, Zach's tree that's right on the border of the property, as a memorial for somebody who died in that crash. And she's got a cross hanging on the tree and a memorial at the bottom of it. And yeah, that tree plays a big part in the story. I'm just going to tell you that. A lot of things happen because of that tree. And Zach, with his friends, is trying to figure out what is the mystery here, what happened. And Judy, his stepmom, is on the other side doing the same thing. And Judy believes all this stuff with Zach because Judy can also see ghosts. So that's all I'm going to tell you. The characters are fabulous, even our haunted characters. Even our ghostly characters are fantastic. He writes with great fluidity, and before you know it, you just zoomed through the book. And there is a lot of excitement for a middle grade. Now, I've got to tell you, the Hanging Hill is a bit darker. And it's, you know, in the whole plot. And especially closer to the end of the book is a little bit darker. Not, I mean, it's still middle grade dark. It's not like dark like adult dark is. But, yeah, they're fantastic, you guys. I implore you to pick this up. You know, even if you don't read middle grade and you like haunted, You know, you like haunted stories. That's another good reason to read the books. And like I said, they're fluid. They're really easy to get through. They're exciting. You know, and there are parts where your adrenaline starts to pump a little bit, you know? So, yeah, I recommend it. I recommend the whole series to everybody. And each book is better than the last. Because Crossroads started out with 4 stars and the rest get 5. They're fantastic. And I am so glad that I decided to read this series and to get it done in this year. That's another series to mark off. Fantastic. So if you have read these books or this whole series, let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below, because I'd really like to know what you guys are thinking of it. And if you're not read a middle grade, make it a first time. Pick it up, read it. It's fun, fast, fabulous, and like I said, I recommend it to all of you. So that is my series review for you today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, smash that like button for me. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.